I know you all have heard the breaking news. Kerrion Franklin has been arrested. Arrested? Yes, Kerrion Franklin has been arrested. And so there's been a lot of details out here. I actually got a chance to watch Larry Reed's live. And I found Larry Reed's live because I was listening to the Plainest Jane this morning, and she was talking about the story. And then I went over. Shout out to Plainest Jane too. I didn't know you had a segment on Fox. So okay, congratulations, congratulations. They are doing some great things over on Fox. So if you haven't got a chance, please go check out their YouTube channel on Fox. So and you can check out all of the great things that they're doing. But yeah, so I was watching the Plainest Jane, and then I went over and saw Larry Reed, and I actually was listening to the whole entire thing. So now Kerrion called Larry Reed, and this is how we got the details of this story. First, I didn't believe it. You know me, I'm gonna tell you the real. I'm just gonna tell you the real. I don't give a fuck who telling the story. It could have been Don Lemon. It could have been, Joe Biden. I'm gonna always look at everything like what. So first I didn't believe it. I said, I don't fucking believe this shit. And I went to Google Kerrion Franklin because I'm like, this should be news. Like everybody should be covering this, not just the YouTube bloggers, but where are the gossips, where are all these other sources? So I didn't see anything there. So then I saw in the Plainest Jane, she had the actual docket, like the actual the case from the website of him being arrested, the next court date. So I said, oh my God, so there's legs. Now, yeah, there's legs all around this story. I could pick this bitch apart. But for the purposes of the details that we got, I'm gonna just share those. So Kerrion was arrested April 10th, 2022. He was driving in Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills Police Department pulled him over because they said he had a broken tail light. Now, he felt like he was being wrongfully detained. And as he was being detained, they pulled up charges that he had a warrant for his arrest in Texas. And so he was, and more details came out. He was driving a vehicle that belonged to an unidentified woman who has been murdered. And then listening to Larry Reed's live, apparently the car was given to him before she was murdered. Like, what? What the fuck is going on here? And so not only that, they alleged to have found a gun in the car. So there was a gun allegedly found in the car, although again, Kerrion is claiming that's not his gun. They planted that there to try to hold him to have more reasons so they can figure out what's going on with this murder. I'm like, wow. And so he was also arrested for resisting arrest. And so that was another thing that they stuck him with, another easy way to get somebody to come down in a waiting period while we can look up or trump up more charges on you. So he says he wasn't resisting arrest. His next court date is April 12th, and he'll be extradited back to Texas while he'll be there on his warrant. Now, funny thing is, no body cam footage. So we got no body cam footage, and police were in. So now we have the police word against his word. I think this is all, and in Texas, and currently there's no bail, but there's bail in Texas at $15,000. So, I just thought all of this was really, really weird, really freaky. First thing I thought was like, is this a storyline for the show so that we could be looking for the reunion or something like that? Could it be this? But when I saw that actual court case registered, and I saw the arrest registered, I was like, okay, wow. So this is a whole nother turn. So I don't have any more details than that. I don't want to allege anything. I don't want to falsely say anything. But it looks really, really bad if what we see is actually true. Now, a lot of people said, I'm listening and watching to a lot of different people, this could have been a friend's car that was given to him. He was set up by somebody so that he could get framed for this. A whole bunch of things are going out. But we're here Wednesday and we're here Friday. So we got 2 more days this week to figure this story out, and I will definitely bring you the ones on this story. But Kerrion, I hope you hold your head up high. I hope that whoever you speaking to next, whoever is coming out here to give you any more details, give us details about this story, Larry Reed or whomever. I just hope that you're able to accurately say what you are involved in and not involved in. For example, the woman Like, can you get ahead of it before anyone can come out here and trump up stories or create a false narrative? Are you able to say, accurately that I don't know the woman, I got this car from someone? Can you give us those factuals to lessen this in the public image? And if you can't, I understand, it's still litigation heavily involved. And apparently he wanted Larry Reed to help him get out. And Larry's like, as more details coming out, I can't help you. That's another thing. I was watching Larry Reed. I said, I like Larry Reed. I never really watched him like that. And so it was my first time actually watching him give some news that's happening now. So I enjoy his segment. So someone I'll definitely be staying tuned to more as I get more details. So he said he'll be having another conversation. He'll give us details as much as he can, probably on his Patreon. But as they come out here, I will share them with you all. Very sad story. I definitely thought the man was a bright man, and he's definitely a focal point on last night's Bad Boy LA story. Crazy. There's a Laker documentary out, so it would make sense that this documentary will come out about Magic's son. I don't know, but he was always bad and waste-teeny as hell. Neither did I. Shout out to Plainest J. Shout out. Crazy. Yes. Completely real. Thank you. Listen, that's why we sound the same. That's what I said. I said, I'm going to wait because my mind was spinning. I'm over here like narrative. Because then I even went to the point where, okay, he got arrested, broken tail light, blah, blah, blah. All of that good stuff. That could be true, but all this other stuff could be a narrative being spent for something else. Like, okay, let's milk this story. You got arrested. Let's call one of the YouTube bloggers and let's give them something to make it run. And while your show just came out the night before and you're heavily portrayed in this, why don't we just go milk this and go tell them that it was a woman that was murdered? What the? I'm like, you, the man who couldn't even swing back. What? This shit is crazy. And a gun in the car. Child, y'all got me on the right night. I was all sitting. I'm like, that's wild. I chill by myself for real. So sad. Rest in peace to the woman. Who is the friend that loaned Kerrion the car? Did Kerrion ever meet or speak to the dead woman? This is messy. That's what I said. I said, do we even know? Did he? No, we talking about the friend. Was this a friend where, hey, you give me 200, you can have this car? Was it that kind of friend? Because the friend had already did some shit with this car. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I need more of the more. I can't just go on him. So again, I'm definitely gonna stay tuned to this because there's some holes in this story and we got to figure it out.